is it called the pink drink? Oh, let's push continue. Okay. Why is it pink? It's pink. It's okay. It's pink because it is colored with beetroot extract. It has less than 2% caffeine, which is technically less caffeine than a decaf cup of coffee. Okay. So that means we're not going to be jittery and we are not going to have those afternoon crashes that we get from drinking soft drinks or a bunch of caffeine in the morning. Okay. And it is sweetened with stevia, so we don't have any artificial sweeteners that we need to worry about messing up our gut, because we all know that those yucky artificial sweeteners can really wreak havoc on our gut. So, an ingredient highlight, it was really hard to pick one ingredient, but I went with chromium. Chromium helps with blood sugar control. It helps decrease bad cholesterol and increase the good. It adds in fat loss by burning carbs and fats and curbs our sugar cravings. It also promotes muscle gain and increased energy. Hello, chromium. I need that in my life every day. I had a little side note happen today about Slim, actually yesterday. Slim, we know, has alpha lipoic acid also. This is just a tidbit of information that I think we all need to know right now. The alpha lipoic acid serves as an anti-inflammatory and an antioxidant agent, okay? My daughter's teacher came to me at the Valentine's party Monday and says, Tara, my doctor told me to take alpha lipoic acid. She's had a certain illness lately and has had problems with smell and taste, and they told her to take alpha lipoic acid to help recover her smell and taste that was gone. Who would have known? I was like, well, Miss Thomas, I know this drink that has alpha lipoic acid. Okay, that was my side note. All right. Our Slim, we have Slim XOS, which has prebiotics in it that help feed good microbes in our gut. We also have Slim Hunger Control, which does exactly what it says. It helps reduce hunger thanks to the polydextrose that's in the Slim Hunger Control. So I love both. I kind of alternate between both. It's hard to pick one. They both taste yummy. For me, I drink my Slim very first thing in the morning. But I do know people that drink it before lunch, that drink it before, who's the car line drinking that? I do drink mine first thing in the morning. That's one thing I love about our products. It's not a one size fits all. You can drink it. You can take your products when you feel comfortable, when you think your body needs it, and in a schedule that works best for you. Okay. So that's a little bit about our flagship product. Whew. Okay. The second product in the triplex system that I began with 7.5 years ago is our ProBio 5, our 3-in-1 probiotic that has digestive enzymes. It has 5 probiotics and an antifungal all in one. Our gut is our epicenter. It controls all the things. We need to have 80% good and 20% bad bacteria in our gut. Most of the Americans, it's flipped. So that's what our probiotic is going to do. It's going to help get our gut balanced. Ingredient highlight tonight for the ProBio 5. I should have a bottle. I apologize. I'm going to talk about our digestive enzymes. They attack the structure of the yeast. So much yeast overgrowth. Y'all go Google candida overgrowth. I'm not going to go into all that, but Google it. And there are so many symptoms that I'm sure the majority of us probably used to have. Okay. But those enzymes break down that hard outer shell of the yeast so that the ProBio 5 can break it down and we can get rid of it. Okay. Let's see how we take. I take my ProBio 5 at night, which I always recommend that everybody does. I always say start slow, start with 1 for 7 to 10 days and work your way up to 2. Now, if you're feeling kind of yucky, if you have to be on antibiotics for any reason, I always recommend increasing that to 3 or 4 at night. So I am so thankful for our ProBio 5. I personally have an autoimmune disease and I had no idea that our gut health affected our brain health. And I really do feel, since I have gotten my gut in check, that I have not had any issues with my autoimmune disease since I began Plexus. So I'm thankful for it. The last product that I will mention tonight, although I could just speak highlights over all of these products, I have all good things to say about everything, but is our BioCleanse. And our BioCleanse is our Robin to our ProBio 5 Batman. Okay. They work so good together. The BioCleanse is like scrubbing bubbles in our intestines. And I think I've said that from day one. Our ProBio 5 is in there killing all the yuck. And then our BioCleanse helps our body gently get rid of all the things the ProBio 5 is killing off. The main ingredient in our BioCleanse is magnesium. And the magnesium helps oxygenate and energize our body and our gut. And it helps neutralize. Everything is better in an alkaline environment. So magnesium deficiency can look different for everybody. It can be migraines, muscle cramps, constipation, lots of things. So, and 9 out of 10 people in America are deficient in magnesium. So that is our main ingredient in our BioCleanse. I know it's weird to talk about poop, but it's something that we've got to do every single day, or lots of stuff, toxins and yuck stuff is going to get backed up. So if you're not pooping every day, talk to the person who invited you here and let's get you on the BioCleanse. Okay. Again, how you take it, start slow. Start with 1 in the morning, 1 at night, and increase. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night, and I have for a really long time. And I'm very regular, and I'm very thankful for it. And I'm not ashamed to say it, okay? What goes in must come out, and we need to be doing that every single day, friends, all right? So that's our triplex. Like I said, I'm sure all 4 of us started with that and still take it every single day. So thanks for having me. I love triplex. I don't go a day without it.
Absolutely. Thank you for that so much, Tara. Yeah, that's definitely what I started with, and I'm still on it. And I don't want to have to go a day without it, and especially the BioCleanse. And I'll tell you, I used to be embarrassed to talk about poop. I don't anymore. I love talking about it, because when they say the eyes are the window to your soul, your pooping regimen is the window to your health. It just is. So we have to know about it. So anyway, look up the real reason why Elvis Presley died. I'm just saying it's important to talk about your gut health. We have to be open and honest about it. All right. So next up is Melissa. She's going to share some products as well.
Hey guys, so I want to reiterate what they were saying about the fact that triplex is something that I started with and something that I take every single day. I love my Slim. I love my ProBio 5. I love my BioCleanse. Everyone in my family takes ProBio 5 and BioCleanse, and I'm a little stingy with my Slim. I do give it to my husband, and sometimes I let my kids have one, but I'm a little more stingy with that. But they do take all of that as well. So tonight I'm going to talk about a couple of products that are a little more geared towards weight loss, and I'm going to give you the obvious ones first, and then I'm going to save kind of a surprise one that may surprise you about weight loss for the end. But first, I'm going to start with Balance and Block. They're very, very, very similar. I have taken both and continue to take both off and on a regular basis. They both help curb your appetite and control your glycemic index. So you're basically taking these to kind of, and not as a cheat, okay? But if you want to go to the Mexican restaurant and you want to have those chips and that salsa and all the things, this is going to help reduce the absorption of carbs and sugars into your body. And so they both kind of do that. I will say that I take them very differently. Block and Balance, like Block is something that I take about 30 minutes before I eat a big meal. I keep it in my purse all the time. I keep it in my bag. I take it in every time I eat Mexican. I keep saying that, but That's kind of my worst habit is Mexican. But then I take my balance in the morning or at night before I go to bed, most of the time in the morning. It also helps reduce your calorie intakes. It aids in weight loss and, of course, carb control. So when you're taking it before you're eating or you're taking it in the morning, you may feel that you are less hungry, that you're not, craving those sugars that you might crave and those carbs. It's funny because she was talking about chromium. These do contain chromium. So you're getting that little bit of extra bit of chromium that's going to help you balance that blood sugar as well. So you're if you do it in conjunction with your Slim, you're going to hit two birds with one stone, right? Or the same bird with the same stone, maybe. It also contains, or both of them contain white kidney bean extract. And so that's a great ingredient for absorbing those carbs and those sugars and keeping them from converting to that fat in your body, right? We don't want them to convert. We want to stop that process completely. So that is balance and block. And I know I kind of sped over those, but that is like your in your purse go-to best friend. Okay. I keep BioCleanse in my purse a lot. I'm just saying, but I do keep that one in my purse a lot because I like Mexican food. Okay. All right. Number 2, let's go on to MetaBurn. So this is kind of something that was introduced a couple years ago that I was kind of leery of, but just because I am always leery of fat burners. I'm kind of leery of pre-workouts because some of them work and some of them don't. Let me tell you something about MetaBurn. I have seen the biggest results in some of my friends from MetaBurn because this is something that is burning fat. It is also belly fat. If you've got belly fat that you're kind of hanging on to, it's about to be swimsuit season, folks. Let's just be really honest. And a lot of us are not ready for it. I will be honest with you. I'm not. I have kind of taken a break from my MetaBurn and have just now gotten back on it. And so I'm going to be ready. I'm telling you, I'm going to be ready. It's a metabolic booster. So you're going to feel more energy. It does contain caffeine, but it's a green tea extract. So it's not like that crazy synthetic caffeine that you're getting from other things. It contains L-theanine as one of the main ingredients as well. So just know that it's a fat burner and metabolic booster, but one added kind of benefit is your mood and your focus. So if you're kind of that person that struggles a little bit with your mood and your focus, this is definitely something for you. If you are feeling overweight and you need a little focus and a little mood booster, this is your helper right here. Oh, and I did pull my bottles out. And how about I hadn't even shown them? So this is MetaBurn. I was doing that while Tara was saying all that. I was like, oh, I got bottles right back here behind me. How I take this 1 to 2 at lunch, or you can split them up different times of the day. So you can take 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, if that works for you. I personally have to take mine with food. So just kind of give you a heads up, I have to take mine with food. Some people doesn't bother them at all and they can take it without food. I take mine at lunch with my lunch. And usually that's after I've worked out. So it kind of gives me a booster. Now, if I eat breakfast that morning, like a decent breakfast, I will take it with my breakfast before my workout. So it can be a pre-workout. It can be an after workout. It can be whenever you need it during the day. All right. Number 3 is lean. This is one of my favorites. And I will say again, where I was leery about fat burners, I'm leery about proteins. Number 1, because half of them taste really bad. And number 2, you don't process them well. And so this protein is a cold pressed protein. So whereas with a heat pressed protein, it loses a lot of its nutritional value. With a cold pressed protein, you're maintaining the nutritional value. That is what ours is. It's offered in 2 different forms, whey protein and vegetarian protein. There are 2 different flavors. You can get your chocolate. I got my bag here, your chocolate or your vanilla. And a lot of times they come out with seasonal flavors. So those are really fun too. And both of those flavors come in whey and vegetarian. So you can get them either way in either flavor. They contain prebiotic. It contains prebiotic and digestive enzymes that are going to help you as well to absorb the nutrients that you're getting from the protein as well. And it supports and helps maintain lean muscle, which is something that I want because I like to go to the gym and work out. And I want a protein that is going to help me maintain that lean muscle and promote that lean muscle production in my body. I can do this anytime. So I'll do this as a snack sometimes, just mix it by itself with almond milk or whatever, or you can mix it with water, tastes great that way too. or you can do it as a meal replacement. So either way, 1 scoop for a snack, 2 scoops for a entire meal replacement. I love it. My kids drink it in the mornings for breakfast because they're picky, and sometimes they're like, I just don't want what you got in the cabinet. So of a banana and maybe some peanut butter and throw it in there and blend it up, and they're ready to go, and it's delicious. Okay, now on to my 2 favorite products. Well, I say I have 2 favorite products. I do love Triplex, but these are like my jam right here. All right. This one is probably my favorite. I don't know. I say that. I change every day. Active. So who takes Active? Do you love Active? I don't know about y'all, but I am 90 to nothing all the time. I'm go, 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 go. I was talking today on my Instagram about being a mom taxi. I literally could not survive without this. I mean, I can't survive without my Probiotic 5 and my BioCleanse either. I'm just gonna be really honest with you, but this right here is my like immediate, I need this every single day. So this is your clean energy. This is what you need right here. If you are relying on caffeine all day, if you've got to have that coffee in the afternoons, if you're going and buying, it makes me shudder to say it out of my mouth, Monster drinks or like Red Bull, please stop. You do not need any of that anymore, because you can have Active and it will do the exact same thing, even better for you. It's not going to be filled with a lot of junk. There's no junk in this. It is clean energy. And let me tell you something else you're getting with this. You're not just getting the caffeine and the clean energy, but you're also getting the mental focus, the alertness. Y'all, ADD mom right here. In the afternoons, by the time I go to pick up my kids, my brain's going everywhere. I need some extra energy, and I need to be able to focus on the things that I have left in the day. And so that's when I drink mine, is in the afternoons in the car line. She was talking about Slim. I drink my Active in the car line. That's my go-to. And I can definitely get through the rest of my day. I don't come home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready to do all the things that I need to do, the laundry, whatever has got to be done for the rest of the day. I can get it done when I have my Active. It also contains turmeric, which is great for inflammation in your body. So I love this because if I am hurting in the afternoons from my workout, or I'm a little sore or whatever, this is going to help me relieve a little bit of that inflammation. If you've ever bought turmeric over the counter, it's like that yellow pill that you see. Sometimes you might see it like shown as yellow powder. That is in our Active. So I love that little added benefit of our Active. It also contains lots of vitamins, and obviously no artificial junk. You're not going to have any artificial flavors or sweeteners or anything like that. Speaking of flavors, it comes in 3 different flavors. This is the pineapple lemongrass, but we also have our peach mango, and my personal favorite, the starfruit guava. Tastes like Hawaii in a cup. Just saying. I love the peach mango. I like them all, but starfruit guava is probably my favorite. I just switch them up and drink whatever, I just pull it out, and like I have a little jar with all my Active, and I just pull it out, and like that's the one I go for the day. Okay, I'm going to share about, I say that was my favorite product. This product right here, I guess because I am a CrossFit person. I don't know what to go. Anyway, I like to do CrossFit, and I am sore all the time. Okay. All the time. There's never a day when I'm not like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know why I do it to myself, but ease. So this is something that I take, and Julia's like, yeah, this is something I take every single day. This is an anti-inflammatory. It's an all natural anti-inflammatory. And guys, whereas you can't take, 3 to 5 Aleve at a time, you can take that many of these. It says 1 to 3, but I take more than that. I might take 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. Lisa says she takes like 8. I don't know how many fingers she just held up, but it was a lot. 9, that's a lot. You can take this all day long. So when my husband a couple of weeks ago had a certain ailment, if y'all know what I mean, he was a little achy, and I was able to give him this all day. Whereas, Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, that stuff, you got to cut that off at a certain point. You can only take a certain amount of those. I take it for joint and muscle discomfort. That's what a lot of people take it who have arthritis and they're just hurting, headaches. We have taken it for just about everything. I carry this in my daughter's dance bag. I have one in my bag, in my purse, in my car. My husband has one at work. We have them in every vehicle. I'm telling you, this is our go-to for any kind of aches, pains, anything. And I love that it's all natural and I can give it to everybody in my household. It also, and this is where I was going to tie it into weight loss. If you are holding on to inflammation in your body, you cannot lose weight. It is almost virtually impossible for you to lose weight. And so this, to me, if you are like, I've been on Triplex, or maybe you've been doing Slim and MetaBurn and you're like, I just can't lose weight, add this to your regimen every day and see what happens. Because I promise you will be amazed. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much inflammation I was still holding on to. And inflammation can come from all different places, but add this to your regimen and just see what happens. And I also wanted to mention a product that kind of tags on with this is our Ease Cream. So basically that's just an outside in type thing. And it's our cream that kind of is a complementary to our Ease. And it just is a topical Ease. So I use that a lot. Like if I've, have a sore muscle or, I have a lot of back issues. And so I'll rub it on my back at night. I also have, I'll have like a lot of shoulder issues and I can rub it on my shoulder right there and like massage it in. And it is within 5 minutes, I feel so much better. I know a lot of people that use it for arthritis and things like that, that just want to keep it all the time. Like they have it on their auto shipment. They never run out of it because they use it like crazy and they love it. So the Ease Cream, it doesn't smell bad. Some of those creams that you use for inflammation, stuff like that, they're topical. They just are strong and they just don't smell good. And they burn your skin. This does not do that. It actually smells refreshing and it's not something that you're going to be like, oh, shy away from using. So Ease and Ease Cream. I love those guys. I know I just sped through those really quickly, but I was wanting to hit the high points. Those are probably, I don't know. I don't have favorites, but y'all know I love those products. So thanks for letting me share.
Thank you, Melissa. And I will say, and I'm having to plug up my computer, y'all. I'm so sorry. I will say that with the Ease Cream as well, what's so great about that is I have heard, and I have done this myself, you can use it whenever you're having, hang on a second. Y'all, I don't know if I just showed y'all my hip. I don't know, but I'm sorry, y'all. Real life, I guess. But the Ease Cream is really great for, now my children don't have this, but when you have breathing issues a lot as a kid, sometimes if you will rub that on their chest, whenever they're sick or have breathing issues, or if you're sick, coughing, chest tightness, from being sick, you can rub that on your chest as well. And that can really help. In fact, I just did that recently. You can also rub it on the bottom of your feet if you're having coughing issues. So that's really good as well. So, okay, y'all. I really tried not to give too many details. So let's see how I'm going to do. Okay. The first thing we're going to talk about is nerve. So a lot of people talk about Ease and nerve. So, like Melissa was talking about, Ease is to help with discomfort and with swelling and things like that. Nerve is a product, and I don't have the bottle. It looks like the Ease, but just says nerve. It's, looks very similar. But it's for relief of discomfort. A lot of times related to nerve issues. So a lot of people have a certain sugar imbalancing issue that can cause numbness and tingling in their hands and feet. So this is a great product that could help. And it's natural. So it has L-carnitine, it has horse chestnut extract, butcher's broom, y'all, that's so cool. And then quercetin, which is an antioxidant. Niacin, B vitamins. Niacin's great for circulation, and then of course B vitamins. This is a great product. Some people say that it helps them post-operatively. Sometimes when you have like a scar or something like that, you don't have a lot of nerve endings or feelings. So people have reported that they take this and it helps. Will it help you? We don't know, but I have had a lot of people say that it has helped them post-operatively. So keep that in mind. You take one daily, you take daily once, twice a day. You can take it with or without food. It shouldn't matter. I always like to tell people to to try to take things with food until they know how it affects them. Unless they're taking it like last thing, in the day, and usually it's fine. But you should be able to take this with or without food. So that's nerve in a nutshell. The next thing, y'all, is Vital Biome. Now this I have because Mama takes Vital Biome. I don't know if that, you can see that. Mama takes Vital Biome. So Tara was talking about the probiotics, which are so great. And they are 5 different strains that she talked about, and it has, enzymes and an antifungal. Vital Biome is a probiotic that has 8 different strains. And this is going to be your best friend if you have things like mood issues. And when I say mood, I mean anxiousness and sadness, things like that. This is going to help increase your immune system as well, because probiotics help our GI system, which is where about 70 to 80% of your immune system lives. It's also going to help increase your serotonin. So your serotonin is your body's own natural Prozac. Who doesn't like natural Prozac, right? So this is the good kind of Prozac that you won't get hooked on. It's good for mood boosting neurotransmitters, and we all need some good mood boosting transmitters here. But you know what? They aren't formed here. The majority are formed in your gut. That's where they're produced. So it's going to decrease stress, nervousness, and tension. For the last 2 years, who couldn't use a gallon of this? Increases relaxation. It also decreases bloating and GI discomfort. And especially when Melissa's out eating that Mexican food, that'll help her there. It has several different types of lactobacillus, bifidobacterium, Saccharomyces boulardii. You guys, those are some great, y'all need to look that up. Those are some fantastic probiotics that address not just your GI, but your mood, feelings of anger and tension and things like that. You're going to take one of these in the morning, they say, on empty stomach. Again, you may want to try with something on your stomach. I need something a little on my stomach when I take this. That some people can just go straight and not take with anything. It's best if you can take it on empty stomach if you can, once a day. The next thing we'll talk about is Edge. So Melissa talked about Active. So Active, helps with energy, clean energy, and focus, things like that. Edge also does that as well. Kind of looks like that. This is for people that need also mood boost, but also concentration focus. There's 3 ingredients in it. Theacrine, which gives you that energy boost. There's L-theanine, which helps with jitters, even from the natural caffeine, which is the 3rd ingredient. It's coffee Robusta, which is a natural caffeine. Even natural caffeine, some people can feel a little bit higher alert, if you will. So the L-theanine helps with that. So it keeps you calm. And this is great for let's just say kids in school that maybe have problems with their attention, like college kids. Sometimes college kids need some extra focus when they're studying or playing sports, or they've been up all night and they have a game the next day or a test the next day. This is the clean energy focus that you want to give your college students. Not that really terrible over-the-counter stuff that makes the kids, really jumpy, and it makes their heart race. That stuff's not good for your kids, man. So get them this. So that 5-hour energy that they got at the gas station, please do not let your kids take that stuff, you guys. Give them the clean energy, focus, concentration, and mood. And this is just 1 capsule at breakfast or lunch. You probably wouldn't want to take it any later than that, because not that it'll keep you wired in a bad way, but you'll just be up and alert. So take it breakfast or lunch. All right. So Hydrate is one of our newer products. Came out last summer, and there's 2 different ways you can get it. You can get it in a tub or you can get it in a single serving pack. These are great for on the go. And y'all, I don't even know if you can see it, but it's purple. Oh, and it smells so good. It's blueberry acai, and it is, the flavor is, and it's natural. Hydrate is clean hydration. So all the, Gatorades and the Powerades and things like that, y'all, even the ones that say no sugar or sugar-free Gatorades, great for your kids. No, it's not. Look at the ingredients, and you have got sucralose and all kinds of terrible stuff in the back, and artificial dyes and colors and flavors and things like that. So read the ingredients for yourself too, but especially for these kids, y'all are pumping them full of all kinds of artificial stuff. So this also is an electrolyte replacement. Electrolytes are essential minerals. So many of us are deficient, just like Tara said earlier, a lot of us are deficient in magnesium. Magnesium's in this. A lot of our body requires essential minerals to function properly. So it's not just the fact that, oh, I was outside, working in the yard and I got dehydrated. It's not just that. There's so many things that even if you don't feel dehydrated, you may not have enough electrolytes. So the last couple of years, everybody's been getting sick with this certain sickness. And I'll tell you that they are drinking this hydrate throughout the day because it is so good for mineral depletion, electrolyte depletion. It rehydrates your body, which if you're dehydrated, you're more pain than you would have been if you were hydrated. So dehydration causes pain. That also has zinc in it. Zinc is a big buzzword. So this is a good supplement with zinc, vitamin C, phenols, aloe vera. It has the inner leaf fillet of the aloe vera plant. So it's a very, you can just tell it's so hydrating. There's calcium, magnesium, potassium, sea salt, coconut water powder, which is also so hydrating. And you have all of this in one shebang, all this good stuff. There's no sugar in it at all. And it's only 10 calories. So, and you can take this up to 3 times a day. And you can drink it by itself. I like to mix it with my vanilla lean shake. I like to mix it with Slim or Active. You can mix it with lots of stuff. I also like to mix it with greens, which is what I can talk about next, is the greens. This is also a powder. This does not come in single serving. Maybe it will one day, but right now it's in a tub with a little scooper. And the greens are for those of us who need to increase our veggies and our fruit intake. So they say that only 9% of adults eat enough vegetables every day, which I actually thought was a little high. I would have thought maybe less than that, but they say only 9% of adults. So we got to get out there and eat those fruits and veggies. It has fermented ingredients. So this is actually going to increase your nutritional content of this food, because the food fermenting bacteria is supporting your gut. We are all about gut health around here. And so this is another sister product that you can use with the other products to help get your fruits and vegetables in. It has insoluble oat fiber, powerful kombucha, another big buzzword, and then green tea. It is packed with phytonutrients. It's a beautiful green color. It also has apple cider vinegar, another buzzword, apple cider vinegar, beetroot, carrot root, green cabbage, leaf, kale, spinach, parsley, ginger. I love ginger, anything with ginger. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more in there. You take 1 scoop a day. You can add it to the other products. Again, I've added this with a shake. You can add it with Slim, Active, whatever you want to add it with, you can add it. And it's good. It tastes good. I like it better cold. So if you want to add some ice to it, I like it that way. Okay, Immune Plus. So this is Immune Plus. Now, we all have been talking, and we're going to keep talking about immune support and gut health. So Immune Plus is an additional sister product, and it's really helping your immune system to function at its best. So some people may have autoimmune issues, or they may have a situation where their immune system is really being challenged for whatever reason, and this is a great product for them. It's a really good product for your peace of mind with your immune system. It's also something great that you can take for a period of time. You can bump it up to 2 a day instead of just 1 whenever you're going through a sickness. This can really help. It has a superfood antioxidant blend. And let me just tell you really quick a few things. Broccoli sprout, apple fruit extract, quercetin, basil leaf, cinnamon bark, garlic clove, oregano, turmeric, carrot root, elderberry, mangosteen, spinach, and kale leaf. Those are just a few of the things. Y'all, if you can get oregano and garlic and cinnamon, take it. Those are some really great superfoods for sure. It also has black rice extract, vitamin C, andrographis, royal agaricus, I can't even say it, mushroom, and turkey tail mushroom. That's just fun to say. So it is a fantastic, very high quality supplement for your immune system. You're going to take 2 caps a day. You can actually take up to 2 twice a day, with or without food. It's up to you. Again, I'll try it with food and see how you do. So, all right. The next thing I'm going to talk about is our Joyome, which is our skin line. There's several products in this skincare line. I'm going to buzz through it. The first thing is collagen complex. It is a powder. Oh, and it also has single stick servings. I left that in the kitchen. We have single stick servings now for on the go. So the collagen, I didn't really think that I needed the collagen because, how long has this been out? A couple of years, I guess. So I'm 45 now, but I was like, I don't know, in my early 40s, I look pretty good, right? Y'all, it really helped my forehead wrinkles, my the dark circles under my eyes, just my skin tone, and then the hair and nails. So I have to color my roots a lot more often than I did before, just because my hair grows so much faster, which is, hey, it's a Plexus problem, right? Hashtag Plexus problem. So it's really good. It reduces collagen breakdown. It plumps up your skin from the inside out. Who doesn't want that? Decreases wrinkles, lines, and helps with hair, skin, and nails. Some people say that they can get results in as little as 15 days. And if you want to try the collagen, I'm telling you, take a before picture in the sunlight, by a window with natural light. I'm telling you, take another picture in 15 days and put it side by side. I bet you're going to see some results. I did, a lot of people do, and keep taking this after pictures to see how your skin, your tone, your hair, your nails are changing. It might just surprise you. So this actually is replenishing your skin's natural antioxidants, and it can decrease cellulite. There's some really great before and after cellulite pictures with this collagen. So it comes from wild caught marine and grass-fed bovine. This is a salmon. So it's wild caught salmon and then the grass-fed bovine. These are collagen types 1 and 3. These are the skin, hair, nail collagen types 1 and 3. You take 2 scoops a day. You can mix it with whatever. All the things that I just mentioned, any of the powders, drinks, you can mix it with. You can mix it with straight water. You can mix it with orange juice. You can mix it. I like to put mine in coffee. Can't even taste it. So that's the first Joyome product. And then the next one I want to talk about is the day and night serums. So I'll take my tops off because there you go. So the day and night serums look like this, if you can see them. These are the 1 month size. We also have the 2 month size, the 60 day. So this is a 30-day, and they're serums. And I really never paid much attention to, skincare. I just kind of got whatever, over the counter at CVS or Walmart or whatever, because I was like, whatever. Because I wanted to save money. And so I realized that I was doing myself a disservice. And so I really started to pay attention to my skincare. If you were around when New Kids on the Block and NSYNC were first coming out, all right, then you need our Joyome skincare line. I'm just saying, if you're around back then, you need it right now. And nothing else to help prevent any further aging. So definitely look into this. So these are the day and night serums, anti-aging skincare. It is safe and it is clean. And we follow the EU standards. So we follow European standards. The US does not follow European standards. European standards ban like 1,300 ingredients because they're not good for your skin, for your body, for you to absorb. Your skin is your biggest organ. They ban about 1,300. The US only bans just a few. So we follow the EU standards. And this is microbiome balancing complex, these serums. It works with the good and the bad bacteria on your face to get rid of the bad and replenish the good. So there's no parabens, sulfates, no artificial dyes or fragrances. There's polyphenols and prebiotics in these serums, which helps to bring balance. The day addresses crow's feet, forehead wrinkles and smile lines, minimizes pores, brightens tone, and the dark circles, and helps with under eye puffiness. And the night, it helps decrease the deep lines and wrinkles, promotes elasticity, hello, and decreases age spots, and it calms irritated skin. So that's really important as well. So that's the day and night serums. And then the last product in the skincare line is the Joyum Cleanser. And this, again, I was so skeptical because I think by nature, as a nurse, I'm just skeptical of a lot of things, which is good. We should all be more skeptical, right? But the cleanser, it is light, it is clean, it smells so good. It's cranberry mandarin scent, which smells so good and light. And it froths up really good. It has a really nice froth to it. So it's just really good for healthier skin. It reduces moisture loss and balances your pH. This is actually going to help restore your moisture barrier. So whenever you cleanse your skin with this, it doesn't immediately feel so dry and cracked like a lot of the cleansers I used to use. My face would just feel tight and dry and red. And this cleanser, it cleanses all the dirt and makeup and oil off my face, but it leaves it hydrated, and it helps over time too. It helps that moisture barrier to be restored, and it prevents clogged pores as well. So a lot of good stuff in there. Siberian ginseng root extract. Come on, how exotic is that? And then hydrolyzed jojoba esters, which is a prebiotic for your skin. And this promotes cellular turnover, this cleanser. So almost like a natural exfoliator. So it helps that skin turnover, that cellular turnover. And this is going to de-stress your skin. So it's good stuff. One pump in the morning, one at night. And this cleanser, there's only one size. But if you use one pump in the morning and one at night, that'll last you a month. All right, so down to the last couple of things for me. Body cream, y'all. I did the breast check kit was the first product, and then the body cream was the second. It was actually called, you can see it's gray because it has activated charcoal, but it used to be called, and Julia, correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Spencer's breast cream, I think is what it was called, when we had the breast check kit, and those two were were the only two products that we had. We used it for breast cancer patients for radiation. And so it was really good to help with their skin. They would put it on their chest, their skin. And then we realized that they were using it on other parts of their body and having great results. And so they added the activated charcoal, and they called it body cream because you can put it everywhere. You can put it in your hair, which I did a post about that one not too long ago. And people were like, what? You put it in your hair? Yes. Put just a drop in your hand. You can put it on wet hair. You can put it on dry hair for flyaways. It's really good stuff. And it has the spirulina algae with the activated charcoal. It has lots of essential oils. It smells good. It feels good. And what's so great about the activated charcoal is it actually draws out the toxins and the bacteria and the chemicals and the dirt to the surface. And it helps fight a lot of skin issues as well. This is good for sunburn, bug bites, stretch marks, and scars. It is good stuff. I can't tell you how many times I've burned my hand on the oven, or your neck with a curling iron or something like that. And it just hurts so bad. This is not when ease cream, if you have broken skin, this is not when you would want to put ease cream on a burn or an open wound like that. This is where the body cream comes in. It's really good stuff. So we always take it to the beach, and it's good for just all the things. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to tell you, I'm just kind of throwing this in here willy-nilly because it just, where does it fit? I don't know. But Mega X, I don't know if y'all can see that. Mega X is our Omega, and it is, and I'm actually out. I need I need some more else I'd show you, but it's a really small little amber see-through capsule, and it has 369. Let's see, I think it even says it on here. 369, 5 and 369, 5 and 7. I think is what it has in here. Yeah, and this is not going. It's not. They're really small. You're not going to choke on them trying to swallow them, and no fishy smell at all. It's from the ahi flower, so it is sustainable. We do not need wildlife for this, ocean life for this. So this is from the ahi flower, and so it's a great product. It's good for your eye health, your brain health, and circulation, blood pressure, and it actually will help you sleep as well. So I take 2 at night. Start with 1 for a couple of nights, but I take 2 at night, and it helps you sleep as well. And good for all the things cardiovascular related, brain and eye health. So that's a lot. That's all that I have. And we are going to wrap things up with Miss Julia. She's going to talk to us about the rest of our products.
All right. So if you're still rolling with us, I am proud of you, because I was like, let's do this in 30 minutes. And well, I think it's been 40, 50 minutes. But you know what? We have a lot of great products. Now I want to tell you just really quick. I've been with the company for almost 8 years. And I remember I was at my first leaders retreat. I think I'd been with the company for about 4 months, and I found myself across eating with the CEO of the company. And I just remember hearing him say, someone said, and we didn't have all these products. Okay. So we used to be able to do these in like 20 minutes. But I remember him telling someone, he's like, we'll never have, 45, 50 products like other companies. Like, we're not looking to be that big, because we want to do what we do well. And so all these products that Tara and Lisa and Melissa and I'm about to share with you, if you really have listened, they all intertwine on how they help each other. And I always think of the acronym BIG: blood, blood sugar regulation, inflammation, and gut health. And that's really, even our skincare is about the microbiome on your skin. So it all goes together. Now, I tell people I could sell you the kitchen sink, but you've heard we love the triplex. Always start with the triplex. I'm just going to say it. But I'm going to share with you a few other products. And I will listen, I'm not a nurse. So if you're sitting here listening to them and going like, I don't know any of this, I can't share this with my friends, I don't know this. Guys, I'm 8 years in, and I had to take lots of notes today, and I'm still probably going to mess something up. But that's okay, because you know what? I love the products, and I know they work. And that is why I am so passionate about sharing them. And every time, even 8 years in, I've learned stuff tonight. I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm following. So at first, my first products are the X Factor. So this is our multivitamin. You'll see we have X Factor Plus and we have X Factor. So I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about both of them. Who is this for? This is for everyone. How many of you take a multivitamin? I'll be honest, I had never heard the word probiotic when I started Plexus. Didn't take I didn't even take a vitamin when I was pregnant with my 4 pregnancies, because it made me nauseous. And so I just didn't take them. I know, judge me if you want. However, I'll tell you this, I've been taking this for 8 years. Why do I take it? It helps boost our immune system. It helps support healthy bones and muscles. It helps with blood pressure. I will tell you the key, because we were like, we're going to highlight one product, and these nurses go and highlight lots. I'll tell you, I'm sticking to my one ingredient. Is it has a patented blend of aloe vera and New Zealand blackcurrant. Now, I don't know what New Zealand blackcurrant does, but I can tell you aloe helps you absorb things. We know that. I used to have an aloe plant when I burned, it helps you absorb. In fact, it helps you absorb things 300% more than if it didn't. So that's what makes this so special. And that's why I tell people, I'm like, I know you're on a multivitamin, but try mine, because I bet you can't tell a difference when you take your multivitamin. But with this, you can tell the difference. And I mean, people tell me, I'm like, I feel more energy. It's funny to hear what people say. But I want to tell you a little personal story about this. My mother, who suffers from a few autoimmune diseases, she was on the triplex for 3 months. And she will tell you it wasn't until she added X Factor to her regimen that she really started feeling a difference. And I really believe, after talking to a lot of my smart friends, it's because of the aloe in it. So not only is it going to help you absorb the nutrients and vitamins and minerals that are in this, it's going to help you absorb all the things, even the things in the food you're eating. Because it has aloe in it, you're not going to pee it. How many times have you taken I don't know, because like I said, I never took a vitamin, but a lot of people say they take vitamins and then their pee's yellow or orange. My peas never change color because of this. So how do you take it? I take 2 in the morning. A lot of people say they do have to take it with food. I don't have to take it with food. I do hear a lot of people who can't take other vitamins because it makes them nauseous. This doesn't. Now let's talk about the difference between X Factor and X Factor Plus. This was what I learned because I researched it, ladies. I knew this because I always say this. X Factor Plus has been clinically proven to help with menopausal symptoms. So those hot flashes, the moods, yeah, Lisa can tell us about that mental clarity. So if you are that age or you're going through that, you want X Factor Plus, okay? Now, anyone else can take X Factor Plus too. My husband takes it and he's not going to go through menopause. So, he can do that. Then there's X Factor. Who wants to take X Factor? This is a great substitute for your prenatal vitamin. These are fully methylated. The smart nurses can explain what that means in the comments if you want. But now who should not take this? And this is what I didn't know, is if you have blood clotting disorders, or if you or anything you want to take the X Factor original. You stick with the original and not the plus. Okay. So if you have so pregnant women take X Factor. Menopausal women take X Factor Plus. Okay, so that's kind of easy to keep it of like, which one do I need? If you don't fall in any of those categories, I always say try one. If you don't love it, try the other one. Just figure out which one. It's kind of like our pink drinks. You just try to pick which one and you figure out which one you love. Now, our next two, then I don't have it because I'll be honest, my 5 kids, we're just kind of in between ages, is the X Factor chewables. And what the X Factor chewables in layman's term is called, it's basically just our probiotic and our vitamin in a chewable form. This is for kids age 4 and older, and they can take 2 to 3 a day. Now, we have had circumstances here on our team where our child likes to eat 400 and not 400, like the whole bottle. They've called poison control. You're fine. Okay. You're okay. You're not going to overdose with this, but typically 2 to 3 a day. It has 13 essential vitamins, 4 billion probiotics. It helps with immune health and improves digestion. But the great thing about our chewables, guys, is that they're like all our other products. There's no yuckiness in it. There's no sugar. There's no red color dye or any color dye. It's 100% vegan. It has no common allergens, so you can take it. So like I said, I'll tell you, my teenagers like to take X Factor. Even my 10-year-old, she just prefers to swallow a pill. So she'll just take my X Factor and my ProBio 5. But I have a 3-year-old. Once he gets old enough, he has some feeding issues, which we're fixing to talk about. He will chew this. This is why I will put him on. Okay, so last product of the night. Yay, we're almost an hour in, but we're here. Is Mega Kids Microbiome. And I love that it's the last product because it's probably one of my newest favorite ones. And that is because of my 3-year-old. He is, and I'm going to tell the personal story. He's 3. He has feeding issues. He physically could not suck, still can't suck. So we go to feeding therapy several times a week. So when this came out, I was like, he was younger, and now he drinks this every single morning. I started putting it in a little bit of apple juice. I don't know why I've never introduced apple juice to him before. Now I just give it with the water. He loves it. It's his juice. So what is it? It's a drink. So I call it the kids pink drink. And who needs it? All kids, and they can be age 2 and above. And 1 in 5 kids, that's the statistic for this, which I bet it's less, do not get enough nutrients a day. So maybe, obviously, you're probably not going to have a child extreme with feeding issues as I do, but maybe you have a picky child. Maybe you have a child that just likes pizza and chicken fingers. I have one of those too. Or maybe you do cook vegetables every day, but chances are they still have gaps in their nutritional diet. So take this. It supports brain and cognitive development. It has a ingredient called, I'm going to try to say it, correct me, lutein. I don't know. It's Lutein if you want to look it up. And it's an important nutrient that supports the cognitive functions in kids. And again, with my son, I'm like, he needs that brain health. And just a plug for Mega X. I open up a Mega X and put it in his milk every night too. And he's 3. So that's another way to get that brain development for our kids. So with that, this has been backed by clinical studies too. So you can trust it. It's great. And y'all, I think that's it. I think that's all our products. You want to close this out?
Good
Lisa?
job. Yes. And you know, I would have been skeptical of all the things. I don't know if Tara was, I'm sure she was. And I'm sure a lot of people are. You don't have to be a nurse to be skeptical of what we give ourselves, our families, our kids. But these products are so good and clean that I would give any of these products to my kids if they needed it. You know what I mean? Like, that's how much that I trust these products and this company. And so, yeah, so lots of great products. And believe it or not, we didn't even go over all the details. So if you want more details, ask us, ask the person that invited you to this call. We have all the nitty gritty details that you could ever want. So thanks for joining us, for sticking in there. Actually, Julia, I'm surprised we did it within an hour. We have gone over before with less products. So I'm really proud of us, actually. So don't forget, ask any questions on the live in the Healthy Starts here. Ask your questions in the comments. And thank you, Connie. And we will be sure to be going through those and answering those in just a few minutes. And be sure to come back next Wednesday for another Wellness Wednesday chat. See you guys next week. Have a great week.